Hi, and welcome to Yoga for Regular People, 30 minutes core toning. We'll go ahead and get started. We'll head to the front of our mats and find our mountain pose and our breath. Roll your shoulders back, stand up nice and tall. Core starts to engage. Pelvis and ribs move toward each other while the tailbone still drops long toward the floor. Quads active, palms opening up. Finding that breath, inhaling from the bottom of your lungs up to the top, from the belly, through the ribs, up into the chest. And exhaling back down again from the top down to the bottom. Letting each breath get a little deeper and a little deeper. On those exhales, starting to use your abdominals to push out all the stale air. Connecting with your body, feeling your energy level. Letting the breath ground you. We'll go ahead and get started with some movement. Inhale, arms up overhead. And on the exhale, core stay strong. We're going to fold forward. We're going to have a bend in our knees. Quads are still very active. Inhale, long back, shoulders down the back. Exhale, fold. We're going to inhale all the way back up to standing. Core is still nice and engaged. Arms up overhead. And exhale, palms to the chest. And we're going to go again. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Nice strong core. Quads engaged with a bend in the knees. Fingertips touch the mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up to standing. Exhale, palms to your chest. And we're going to start for a sun salutation series. So inhale, arms up overhead. And again, exhale, fold. Nice strong core. Inhale, long spine. On the exhale, right foot steps back for a lunge. Inhale, heart, chest up. Feeling it down that right hip flexor, and exhale, step back into a plank position. Now we're going to hold plank for a few breaths, not hold our breath. Same nice deep breathing we opened the class with. Core is nice and engaged. The core is holding you up. No effort in that lower back. If you start to feel it in that lower back, simply drop to your knees. We're going to prepare for chaturanga. Inhale, opening up through the heart and the throat. Exhale, elbows straight back. Nice strong core. Inhaling, up dog. And exhale, easily and gently making our way to our first down dog of the day. And since it's our first one, if you want to work out the kinks, you can walk your dog, bending the right knee with the left leg straight, then alternating back and forth just a few times. Giving your body some nice stretching. And when you're ready to take it into the full down dog, go ahead and bend both knees. Nice tailbone, stretch to the sky, and then exhale, straighten the legs as much as you want. Without hyperextending those legs, you might want to keep a small micro bend in those knees. Same thing goes for those elbows. Nice deep breathing, shoulders down the back. And hugging your chest as if you had wings, you were spreading those wings. Those shoulder blades don't pinch each other. We're going to step our big toes together. Inhaling the right leg up in the sky, then exhale, step forward to a lunge. Inhale, heart, chest up, and exhale, step forward, fold. Fingertips stay on the mat. Inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, fold. And strong core. Inhale all the way back up to standing, arms up overhead. And on the exhale, finish by bringing the arms down and palms to the chest. And we'll do the other side. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Quads still very active, folding from the hips. Inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, left foot's going to step back for a lunge. Inhale, heart, chest up, feeling a nice stretch down that left hip flexor. Exhale, step back into plank. Nice strong core. On the inhale, pivot forward, getting ready for chaturanga. On the exhale, slowly lower down, nice and control. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, make your way back to down dog. Tailbone nice and high, just giving yourself a nice stretch to the shoulders, hamstrings, calves. Breathe into it. Find that same breath you opened the class with. Letting that body warm up. And we're going to go ahead and step our big toes together. Inhale that left leg up in the air, and on the exhale, bring it forward for a lunge. Inhale, heart, chest up. And on the exhale, step together, forward fold. Fingertips stay on the mat. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up to standing. Nice strong core all the way through. And exhale, arms down and palms to chest. And we're going to go again. Inhale, arms up overhead. Nice strong core, hinging from the hips, forward fold. Fingertips touch the mat. Inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, right foot's going to step back for a lunge, and we're going to shift things around this time. We're going to drop that right knee down to the ground. You can use your mat as a double padding if you're on a hard surface. Inhale, hands to the top of that left knee, and on the exhale, sink the hips forward into a nice hip flexor stretch down that right side. Just finding that edge, going far enough that it feels good, but not so far that you push into pain. With yoga, you never want to push into pain, never want to push through pain. It should feel like a nice stretch. On your next inhale, shift your weight back. We're going to drop the fingertips to the mat, shimmy that left foot out, come up on the heel. Inhale, nice long spine, and exhale, find the stretch over that left leg. It's not about how far down you can get toward that leg. It's about having a nice long spine, core engaged, and getting the crown of the head out. Getting length on that spine, breathing into the stretch. You'll feel your edge when you're there. And just breathe. Let the pose do the work. On your next exhale, shift your body weight forward and easily and gently make your way back to plank pose. Stopping at lunge for just a second and then go ahead and stepping back. And we're going to head straight into side plank, pivoting over onto the left side of your foot. Great modification is dropping down to that left knee if you need to. Really engaging those obliques, lifting the hips, balancing pose so it's a strong core action, a spot to zone out on, nice deep breathing. That same breath we open the class with. On your next exhale, slowly and in control, come on back to plank. Deep breath in, preparing for chaturanga. Exhale, elbows straight back, lowering down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, make your way back to down dog. And we'll be here for a few breaths. Do your checks, nice strong hands. Shoulder blades down the back. And spreading your wings, keeping those shoulder blades from pinching each other. Tailbone nice and high. Core engaged. We're going to go ahead and step those big toes together. We're going to inhale the right leg up, opening up through the hips, and bending that right knee. Giving ourselves a nice hip flexor stretch down that right side. Almost able to see that foot if you look underneath your left armpit. Breathing into the stretch. On an inhale, we'll square our hips. Leg up nice and high, and on an exhale, step it forward for lunge. Inhale, heart, chest up, and on an exhale, step forward, standing forward fold. Fingertips stay on the mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. And on an inhale, all the way back up to standing, strong core, arms up overhead. Nice reach and exhale, arms down, palms to chest. And we'll go again. Inhale, arms up. Strong core, strong spine, exhale, forward fold. Fingertips on the mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, left foot's going to step back for a lunge, but this time we're going to double pad the mat on that left side. Protect that left knee. Drop down to that knee. Hands on the right knee. Inhale up nice and tall. And on the exhale, sink down into the stretch, feeling it down the left hip flexors. Breathing into it. Core still nice and strong, holding that torso up tall. Same nice deep breath we open the class with. Just enjoying the stretch. Next inhale, we're going to pivot our weight back. Fingertips drop to the mat, shimmy that right foot forward, and then come up onto your heel. Inhale, nice long spine, and exhale into the nice stretch over that right leg. Crown of the head moving forward. Not in any way thinking about how far down you can get your head to your leg. That's not what this pose is about. Just extend the spine, feel the stretch, work toward that edge of the stretch. And on your next exhale, easily and gently make your way first to lunge, and then eventually back to plank. And we're going to prepare to roll right into side plank on the right side. If you want to modify, just drop that right knee down to the ground, and if not, both legs in the air. Nice strong core, spot to zone out on, nice deep breathing. It's a balancing pose first, then work those obliques to raise the hips. Strong through the obliques, strong through the legs and the arms. Nice deep breathing. And on our next exhale, with control, slowly come back to plank. And we'll prepare for chaturanga, inhaling, and on the exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale into down dog. Again, we'll be here for a few breaths. Strong hands, shoulder blades down the back, tailbone high. Find your breath. We'll go ahead and step those big toes together, inhaling the left leg up and then opening up through the hips, bending that leg, and feeling another nice hip flexor stretch. Just breathing into it. Almost able, or maybe you are able to see that foot if you look up underneath your right armpit. Should feel good. Nice deep breathing. Next inhale, we'll get ready to square our hips. Leg up nice and high, and on the exhale, bring the leg forward for a lunge. Inhale, heart, chest up, and on the exhale, step forward, forward fold. Fingertips stay on the mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. And on the inhale, all the way back up to standing, arms up overhead. And exhale, arms down, palms to chest. And we're going to prepare for chair pose. So either feet together, hip width apart, whichever you prefer, bending the knees so the fingertips can touch the mat. We're going to inhale the arms up overhead. Obviously strong through the quads, core is engaged. Energy out through the fingertips. Pinkies rolling in toward each other. Nice deep breathing. And smiling. For 3, 2, sink a little deeper, and then exhale, fold. Awesome job. Fingertips stay on the mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, and sit down. Fingertips behind you, go ahead and drop your tush to the mat, and we're going to prepare for half boat. So find your sits bones. We're going to raise our right knee in the air and then our left and push the legs together. Now you can either stay here, or the next level would be to take the arms off the mat. Make sure those shoulder blades stay on your back. Strong core. If you start to carry this effort in your lower back, drop those arms down for support. No effort in that low back. Nice deep breathing. Focusing on your breath. Now we're going to prepare for some toe drops. Fingertips on the mat behind you. On an inhale, drop the right toe down. Exhale, bring the knee up. Inhale left, exhale up. Inhale right, exhale up. Inhale left. You get the idea. Exhale up, strong core. Inhale right, exhale up. Inhale left, exhale up. Last set, inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're going to take the feet nice and long on the mat and exhale into an upward plank. Nice strong legs, pushing up to those hips, opening up to the shoulders and the heart, and not collapsing that head completely back, keeping that neck nice and long with the rest of the spine. Deep breath in, and on our next exhale, drop the tush back down, and we're going to bring the legs and the arms straight back up into half boat. A few more breaths, still keeping those legs active, moving toward each other. Nice deep breathing. Shoulder blades on the back, strong core. For 5, 4, 3, a little up, and slowly release. Cross your ankles, crawl over the ankles, first to all fours, and then slowly make your way to your belly. We're going to come to Sphinx pose, so on the forearms. You can go ahead and release those core muscles just for a minute. Let everything release, and use those arms to pull yourself forward. You're literally releasing the core. Pulling everything forward through your torso. A nice release. We're going to go ahead and make our way up to all fours and then eventually to plank. We're not done quite yet. Everything's re-engaged. Now that core is engaged. With a focus on your breath, exhale the right leg in the air. And then inhale, we're going to go down dog with the leg high. And on an exhale, we're going to bring the knee in toward our chest. Inhale. Leg up. Exhale. Strong core, knee in. Inhaling up, exhale, in. Inhale up high, exhale, bring the knee in, and then we're going to Have 4 pivots, taking the leg long behind you in the air. Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale, exhale, back, forward. Last one, strong through the core, both feet on the mat, and push back into down dog. Give yourself a nice stretch. And then move back into plank. Hover that left leg and we're going again. Inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, left knee in, strong on the core. Inhale high. Give yourself some resistance on the way in. Inhale, exhaling the knee in. Last time, up high. Exhale. Remember, after that knee comes in, we're going to do our pivots. So inhaling back, exhale forward. Inhale, exhale, strong through the core. Last one, reset the feet. Inhale, push back into down dog. Breathing into the nice deep stretch. Then we're going to go ahead and easily drop to our knees. Knees wide, toes toward each other, and then push back into child's pose. Just letting everything release and relax for a few moments. You can have your arms out in front of you or down by your side, whichever feels better for you. And just breathe and relax. Let the shoulder blades fall away. One more deep breath in, and then a nice long breath out. On your next inhale, we're going to go ahead and come back to all fours. And then we're going to walk our hands out just a little bit more in front of us. We're going to take that right knee off the mat and pivot it forward through our hands, preparing for pigeon. Lower half of that right leg across in front of your body, hips as square as possible. I want you to look down along the line of that left leg and make sure it's nice and straight behind you. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, give yourself a stretch, then exhale, slowly lower down. Nice deep breathing. Our bodies store a ton of stress in our hips, so I'm going to actually hold us here for about a minute. So make sure you're nice and relaxed and comfortable in the pose. If you're not comfortable, back off. And if you are, just breathe. Sometimes after a few breaths in this pose, not always, but sometimes the body will soften and you'll be able to go a little deeper. If that happens, inhale for length on the spine and exhale, sink into the new edge. Edge is going far enough that it feels good, but not so far that there's ever pain or that you're not going to do it again. One more deep breath in, then a nice long breath out. And on your next inhale, easily and gently make your way up and roll yourself onto your right hip. We're actually going to prepare for spinal twist on the right side, so we need to get that left foot around in front of us and tuck it up underneath that right hip. Right foot's going to go on the outside of that left knee. Sit up nice and tall, hugging that knee with the left hand. Right fingertips on the floor behind us. Inhale tall and then exhale into the twist. Nice strong core, always protecting that lumbar area. And just breathing into the twist. If you ever twist so deeply that you can't maintain that same breath we opened the class with, then just back off. The breath is more important. We'll slowly start to unwind. And go past center just for a moment. And then again, go ahead and come to center. We're going to cross our ankles, crawl over them, make our way to all fours. We're going to walk those hands out in front of us a little bit, and we're going to do pigeon on the left side. So bring that left foot forward, left knee toward those hands. Sit up nice and tall. Make sure that right leg is nice and straight behind you. Hips as square as you can. Inhale tall and exhale slowly into the stretch on this side. It's going to feel different than it did on the other leg. It always does. Sometimes it's a little tighter and sometimes it's a little deeper. Just breathe into it. Again, if your muscles soften, they don't always, but if it's one of those days where they do, inhale for length on the spine and exhale, sinking into that new edge. Again, this should feel good. No pain. Deep enough that you do feel a nice stretch, but no pain, no discomfort. Do one more deep breath in, and then a nice long breath out. And on your next inhale, make your way up and rock onto your left hip. Again, taking that right foot, swinging it around, up underneath that left hip. Left foot on the mat, on the outside of that right knee. Hugging the left knee with the right hand, fingertips behind you. Inhaling, sit up nice and tall, and then exhale into the twist. Again, core is nice and engaged. Protecting that spine, nice deep breathing. You can use the hand that's hugging the knee to draw that knee in for a deeper stretch if you need it. But if you're at your edge, just breathe and enjoy it. Slowly unwind. Go past center just for a moment. And we're going to go ahead and prepare for bridge pose. So lie down on your back. Feet are going to be hip width apart. We're going to bring them in just enough that if you reach down with your fingers can just tickle your heels. Take a nice deep breath in. And on your next exhale, we're going to raise the hips up toward the sky. Strong through the heels, strong through the legs. Soft in the tush. This is not a glutes exercise. So nice soft tush. Strong everywhere else, pushing down through the palms of the hands and the arms. If you want to, you can shimmy those shoulder blades up underneath yourself, interlacing your hands. Able to expand through that chest and the heart. Nice deep breathing. And slowly start to unwind those shoulder blades, releasing the hands, come up on the balls of the feet, tuck the pelvis, and then vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly set yourself back down onto the mat. And once the sacrum hits, go ahead and hug those knees in. Nice soft hug. If you want to roll those knees around, you can. Work out any last little kinks. We're going to do one more pose while we're lying down. Before we do our Shavasana, go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together, letting those knees flare out. Take the elbows, pushing them into the knees, and we're just going to do a reclined butterfly pose. Should feel good down this inner thighs, breathing into it. And slowly start to release. Going to hug the knees in one more time and then go ahead and prepare for Shavasana. If you have any tension left in your lower back, have your feet mat width apart, knees resting on each other. And if there's no tension, go ahead and straighten the legs on the mat, feet hip width apart, arms by your side, palms facing up. And start to just let everything go. No more core engagement, no muscles tight. Get comfortable. And begin to imagine yourself in your favorite place to go to relax. Somewhere where there's no commitments, no to-dos, you're not needed for just a little while. You can just let go of any effort, any tension. Favorite time of day, perfect temperature. And begin to bring your awareness to your jaw. See if there's any tension there that you can just let go, relax. Let your tongue float in your mouth. Let that simple act just result in a wave of relaxation across the rest of your body. And start to go up through your cheekbones, eyes soften their sockets, brow and forehead release, up over the crown of your head, and back down again. The top of your neck and the base of your neck all soft. It continues out through your shoulders. Your biceps and triceps relax. Fronts and backs of your elbows soft. Down through your forearms and your wrists. The tops of your hands, around the palms of your hands, and around each and every finger and thumb. Arms completely relaxed. It continues down from those shoulders through the upper back, your middle back, your lower back and sacrum, and hugs around the front of your torso from your throat, your chest, your tummy, and your pelvis. Everything nice and relaxed. Continues down through those hips, your glutes, quads and hamstrings, letting go of any effort, any tension. Kneecaps soft, backs of the knees released. Down through your calves and your shins, your ankles, the tops of your feet, and around the heels of your feet, the arches, the balls of your feet, and each and every toe. Total relaxation. Slowly start to bring some awareness back to your breath. You can wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Take a nice deep breath, rocking your head from side to side. You may want to give yourself a nice stretch, or maybe hug your knees in, whatever's going to feel best for you. And take your time. When you're ready, slowly roll to your side and hang out there for a few more breaths. Then, using your hands, easily and gently make your way up to any comfortable seated position. No rush. We'll go ahead and just wake ourselves up with one nice deep breath in, inhaling the arms up overhead, then exhaling back down, palms to chest. Namaste.